but how will the overnight cues impact our own markets? We have a research team joining in with what the trade setup looks like, the stocks that are likely to be in the news, and the action from the F&O space. Well, let's talk about the stocks that will be in focus today. Sudarshan is joining us with that list this morning. Good morning, Sudarshan.
Good morning, Sona. So we'll start with ICICI Bank. It has reported a steady set of earnings for Q2. NI was up 10%, operating profit has risen 18%. Even asset quality was stable. Gross NPA has come in below 2%. For Bank of Baroda, asset quality was best in 10 years or more. Even slippages ratio is lowest in 3 quarters. For Bandhan Bank, asset quality concerns remain. It has gross NPAs increased 45 bips sequentially. For IDFC First Bank, stress has weighed on results. Even company has increased its credit cost guidance and slippages have come in at 13-quarter high. For Coal India, it has missed our estimates. Margin has come in at 28.1% versus estimate of 30.1%. It was an inline set of earnings from Torrent Pharma. Revenue has increased 9%. Margin has increased 150 bips year on year. For REC, it was an 8-quarter high net interest margin, while loan growth rate was at a 66-quarter low. For Indigo, it has reported loss of rupees 195 crore versus profit of almost rupees 189 crore year on year. And yield has improved 1% to rupees 4.50 per kilometer. DLF, it was a weak set of earnings operationally. Bookings have come in at a 17-quarter low. It's down 89% sequentially and down 69% year on year. For JKSMA, it was a mixed set of earnings. Volumes have fallen while realizations have seen an improvement. For Shriram Finance, asset quality has improved while margin has fallen. Margin was impacted by a decline in gold and personal loans. NI has increased 16% year on year. There is a news of RTT cementation. Promoter Italian Thai Development is going to sell 46.64% stake to Renew Exim DMCC, and Renew Exim DMCC belongs to Adani. So keep an eye on these stocks that might be in focus in today's trade.
Yes, that's a long list, Sudarshan. Thank you so much for that. But stay on, tell us about the cues from the F&O space. A lot happening there as well.
That's correct, Sonal. So, weakness continues to persist, and if you'd have seen on Friday that amid incoming earnings, we have seen a big fall, especially in mid-cap names. Mid-cap index has fallen more than 1,000 points, and for today also, GIFT Nifty is indicating a flat start. Now, coming to the institutional flows, we continue to see selling by FIs. FIs have sold more than rupees 3,000 crore, while DIs have bought more than rupees 4,000 crore, and so far in the month of October, FIs selling have crossed rupees 1 lakh crore. But there is a positive news coming in from the future side. If you see the future side, FIs have bought almost rupees 1,000 crore, and even they have increased long position. They have added long contracts of more than 8,000, and at the same time they have reduced short contracts by more than 9,300. And with this, FIs long exposure now has increased to 37% from previous days of almost 35%, and clients continue to add long contracts. Last time they have added 2.5 lakh contracts, and with this their long exposure has increased to 66%. On the option front, on the call side, we have seen major activities in 2 calls, that is 24,300 and 24,200, and on the put side, 24,000 put has shed 4.3 lakh shares with premium at 87. So it tells you that on the downside there is a support at 24,000. So support I have taken for Nifty at 24,000, and resistance is now seen somewhere around 24,400. And lastly, in stocks in focus, 2 stocks that have come out of banner, IEX and Piramal Enterprises. So keep an eye on these 2 stocks.
Okay, all right. So we'll do that. Thank you so much for joining in, Sudarshan. A day of heavy earnings and earnings reaction as well. We'll